Morning. Wake up, smile, be happy. Another day to get it right. Another day, you know, to please God. It is so good to get right with God and turn from your wicked ways. It is so good. You're gonna lose some people, but it's okay. I'd rather lose some people than lose God. Man born in the dark, lying, full of sin. It's like, that's your choice. Let me make my choice. Let me go to God. I rather get right with God, the King. He gave me this breath. I want you to know that I treat everybody the same. It's a beautiful morning too. Every day is a good day. Some days I wake up it's cool, and some days I wake up it's pretty warm. I like it when I wake up and it's cool like this. So yeah, I treat everybody the same. I love God more than anything in the world. I love God more than man's opinion. Man lie. You know, it's all about getting right with God. You have to get right with God, no matter who like it, who don't. Don't show no favoritisms. I love God. That's my that's my heart desire. You know. Hey, um, I pick God. Like, I don't care who don't like it. I don't care, because if if see, when you on God's side, it's like you want people to fall in love with God just like you do. But some way, somehow, you gotta tell them about what's keeping them from God. Some way, somehow, you gotta figure out how to get them to get back on track by turning from their wicked ways. That's the only difference between me and you. I turn from my wicked ways. Yes. That's the only difference. So God is on the righteous side. I love when I wake up. When I wake up, it be so cool that I just grab my towel and just throw it on top of me. It feels so good. Like, I feel good. You know, it feel good not to have no problems. It feel good to solve them. Okay, I solve them problems. Every man born in the world have problems. It's good to solve every problem, to get out of sin. Anything that's gonna bring you down, it's good to get out of it. It's good to depend on God. It's good to put Him first and listen to Him than man. Listen to God. I'm just pointing at God. That's all. If you're listening to me, I'm pointing at God. So why not listen to somebody that's gonna point you in the right direction? I'm only doing what Jesus told me to do. Yep. I have an air mattress. Some of y'all got air mattresses at your house. I just have an air mattress in my car. Pillows. I have everything I need. I have everything I need. So I just want to say good morning and don't forget God. This morning you might have to go through some tests, but guess what? You can handle anything that God send your way. When you go to work, keep God on your mind. And I know I'm not used to being on here in the morning time, but hey Larry, good morning. I'm not used to being on here in the morning time. So I say, you know what? Some people fish early in the morning, huh? When you go to work, you gotta yes sir, no sir. You know, they say go 1 mile, go two. Don't be over there talking about people. Don't it's like sometimes the enemy will jump into somebody at your job and he'll try to get you to talk about people. Don't talk about nobody. When they come to you talking about people, like look at old Derek. You know how they gospel, and they come to you, start praying for the person they talking about. That'll make them leave you alone. That'll make them get out of your face. I had to do this, and I know men's talk just like women. You know, so I was like, every time they come in my face with that gospel stuff, I would be like, "Ooh, bless them, ooh, Lord, bless them." And they be like, let me go. Let me get out this girl's face because every time I talk about somebody, I'm trying to get her to talk about people and she over there blessing them. You right, because God said bless and not curse. So you think I'm finna curse because you cursing? Or curse people because you curse people? I'm not finna do nothing that God don't want me to do. It's good to please God. A lot of people gonna get upset, but guess what? It's up to God. Like if you don't obey God, something wrong with you, right? So don't curse people, love people. Don't go by how they look, cause everybody probably not pleasing to the sight, but they souls are all beautiful. My soul, just like your soul, needs, it's beautiful. I often say needs saving, but my soul is well with my soul. I'm saved. You might say you saved too, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta be sure. You gotta get out of sin in order for your soul to be saved, because if you stay in sin, then your soul not saved. You put your soul in, ooh, you gambling with your soul. You know what I'm saying? Like, because your soul ain't gonna live in sin, because God said that. I know you gotta let them cigarettes go. I talk about it on my lives. I talk about like how to turn from your wicked ways. At least I tell you how to do it. At least I try to teach people how to do it. You feel me? Because I used to sin, and now I don't sin no more. So it's good to get advice from people who don't do wrong no more. Yep. So I worked on it. Every time I thought about doing wrong, I would rebuke it. So thank you so much for coming on. Treat everybody the same, because when you start giving people special privileges, they seem to get out of order. So from now on, I will not be receiving any more moderators. Yeah, one bad apple. No, I don't want them to feel like they better than any subscribers. I don't want my moderators to feel like they better than anybody that view. I want my moderators to know that they are just the same as my subscribers or my views. Everybody the same. I treat everybody the same. I treat everybody the same. Just because I have a few moderators don't mean that I treat them better than you, okay? Because I love everybody the same. I love everybody. I love God more. I'm in love with God. And I love you all with the love of God. I treat my son the same. He'll try to tell me something and I know it's not, right. I tell him, no, I'm not, I'm not he want me to come back there to Mississippi, but I stay right here because I'm where God want me to go. I obey God. My son be trying to tell me to do stuff, I be like, no, I obey God. I don't listen to man. Like, only thing I care about is what God want. Ain't that something? So it's like so many people come in your life and start telling you what to do. But it's like, is that what God want? You feel me? So if it ain't what God want, guess what? I ain't listening to you. I don't care who you is. I want to obey God. I want to obey God. I will obey God. I talk about God. You feel me? And be a hearer and a doer when you do. Because if you talking about God and you are in the darkness and you still in sin, guess what? You deceive. And you deceiving other people too because you supposed to be a hearer and a doer. You can't just talk about God and you still in sin. You can't do that because you still deceive. The Bible tells you that. The Bible said, be a hearer and a doer. A lot of people are hearers, telling people about God, but they not walking it. How you gonna tell me about God and you not a doer? Be a doer. Become a doer, then tell me about God. You feel me? Because ain't no man finna deceive me. Period, point blank. Well, good morning. I was just coming on here to say a little love, but obey God. If it ain't right, it ain't God. Point me in the direction of the King, babe. Well, don't forget to keep smiling. And don't forget to put God first. And don't forget to obey God. And don't forget to be nice today. Because, hey, it's on God timing, right? We can't tell him what to do. We got to just get with the program. Like, okay, Lord, what you have me to do this morning? Like, I just wanted to get on here to say good morning, y'all. I hardly ever come on in the morning. It's a beautiful day. It's beautiful. It's so cool. I'm cool. Like, I like waking up and it's cool. And I just thank God, Yeah, I'm okay. Don't worry about me. I sleep on an air mattress, like an air mattress, and I got two fans in my face. I got one right here, and I got one right here. So I'm very cool, you know, and I eat every day. Um, yeah, don't worry about me. Only thing is, I just live in my car for now. It won't be long. I know, don't worry. I'm just carrying my cross. It's part of my cross. The Lord told me, I was like, Lord, I'm in my car. Like, oh my God, like, I want to get out. But the Lord told me this is part of me carrying my cross. I have to carry it. You can't stop me from carrying my cross. You have crosses. The only difference about a homeless person because I don't have a home, and a lot of y'all don't have a home. You staying with somebody or staying in somebody else's home. So that still make you homeless because anything can happen, right? They can take their house, they can evict you. Life changes. But when life changes, guess what? Hey, hey Evans, hi. When life changes, guess what? The Lord will be done. You gotta you gotta choose peace no matter what you go through in life, no matter what you face in life. You gotta acknowledge God. That's what I started doing. I started saying no to wrong. Every time somebody wanted me to do wrong, I said no. And that's how I ended up on God's side. Because I started saying no to wrong. When I got evicted, I chose the peaceful way. The lady went to court, the one that evicted me. I said, thank you for letting me stay that long. God bless you. I was nice to her. Many people, when you get evicted, you want to be mean to the landlord. I don't be mean to nobody. I, just because life happens don't make me be mean to you, you know? So I always choose the peaceful way through in life, and I'm just waking up this morning. I haven't even had my coffee. So I'm finna go to McDonald's. Every morning I go to McDonald's, drink coffee. I eat two sandwiches. Sometimes I eat one sandwich. It's egg and cheese. Egg. I like egg sandwiches. Um, and I like chicken biscuit. I like an egg biscuit, egg and cheese biscuit. I don't know what I want this morning. I might just get a egg and cheese biscuit and a chicken biscuit. So, y'all, I love y'all so much. It's all about God on this channel. Put God first. That's my main topics. My main topics. Because I'm in love with God. And you can fall in love with Him too. All it starts with, you gotta wanna be clean. He'll help you turn from your wicked ways like He helped me. He helped me. I had a lot of problems. I saw them problems. So it's like either you got problems or you solve them. It's good to solve them. No matter who, anybody come to you with a problem, guess what? The problem, you're a problem solver. You're a problem solver to the end. I mean, it's like, it's better to solve them problems. It's better to start with you first. You gonna lose some people. It's okay. It's, baby, look, it's okay. They making their choice to go the wrong way. If they wanted to be with you, they'll pick God too. They'll turn from their wicked ways too. If you don't love me enough to turn from your wicked ways to be with me, then I can't let you make me stay with you or pick the wrong choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta make the right choice, and it's like you want them to like make the right choice, pick God, turn from your wicked way, and then they like, nah, I've been doing, I ain't finna stop doing nothing. You like, I thought you loved me. Just know that if I turn from my wicked ways, I'ma outgrow you. Period. Because that's the only thing that's stopping you from growing, sin. So anybody you with, if they love you, they'll turn from their wicked way. You might well tell them, you say, baby, look, honey, look, sugar, look, whatever you call them, babe, look. Hi, Amy. You gotta tell them, if you want to be with me, you gotta turn from your wicked way, because I'm finna make a big change in my life. That big change gonna start with turning from my wicked ways. Accomplish that, y'all. Accomplish that. Thank you, babe. Accomplish that. Stop the wrongdoing. And then you gonna shoot up like a rocket. When I tell you, when you start sinning, man, you finna be on God's side. You finna solve your problems. You finna deal with those demons that's been pulling you down for a long time. How old you are? They've been pulling you down for that long because you was born in sin. Nah, it's okay. I just got on here. But yeah, and it's like accomplish that. Like, get out of sin, you're going to grow, you're going to take off. And it's like, work on yourself, work on yourself, work on yourself. Whoever you with, tell them to stop sending to them, because, baby, I'm going to end up leaving you. I'm going to outgrow you. I've had a dude that in my life told me it was my fault, that the relationship didn't work. And I said, okay, I get better. And that's what God wanted to hear. I was like, I get better. I get right. And I was for real. And God heard them words. God was like, yes. And then he wasn't getting right, though. How I'm going to work on myself? How you going to show me my problems acting like you ain't got no problems? But I admitted my problem. See, I'm not judgmental. I wasn't showing you. I wasn't telling you, what about you? What about your problem? What about this? I wouldn't like that. I would just, he would tell me my problem. I would be like, yeah, okay, I work on it. I work on it. But I never want to point fingers at him. But for me working on my problem, guess what happened? Yeah, I outgrew him. I outgrew him. And anybody that when you start working on your problems, whoever in your life, guess what? You're going to outgrow them. And then the relationship going to leave. You're going to think they left you. They going to make it like, I'm leaving you. But vice versa, really, the opposite. You left them. Why they coming back then? If you were so bad, why they coming back? If you were so this, if the relationship wasn't, you know, if you was the reason why the relationship broke up, why are you in my face? Why are you back in my face? You feel me? It's serious out here though. It's because you was never the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this God will be done. You know? And it's like, when you doing the right thing, you gonna win. You gonna make it. You gonna be an overcomer. And it's like people in your life come try to stop you from being great. Hey, I thought we were friends. How you gonna stop me from being great? Don't you know if I'm your friend, I'm not gonna forget about you? You know what I'm saying? Don't you know you got a cool friend? Only thing that's gonna separate us is sin. So guess what, friend? You're gonna have to turn from your wicked ways. Don't you wanna be with me? You know what I'm saying? But if you choose to stay in your sin, you're gonna die. We're going two different ways. I'm going on God's side. There's no darkness in Father God. There's no darkness on that side. I'm going to the light. Let's go to the light. The main thing, let this be your, like, you know how people be having what they call them at the end of the year, the revelation, on your birthday, just say, let this be something that you need to accomplish. The best thing that you can probably accomplish in life is turning from your wicked ways, working on yourself. That's how you be great. I never looked at it like that. Nobody never thought about it. Like, do what you do, but don't sin. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, well, what can I do if I don't want to sin? Okay, now you finna start pleasing God. Now you finna start walking in your purpose. Now you finna start figuring out how to live a God-fearing life. Love, now God finna start using you. Now you figure out, you know, I mean, it's so important. Now you figure out what life is all about. Getting back to God. Sin was the only thing stopping you from walking in your purpose and your calling. Yeah, I remember you, Amy. I'm just talking about God. So, yes, I treat everybody the same. Before I had moderators, let me tell you something. I always talked about God like this. Always. I never let nothing stop me from talking about God. And I treat everybody the same. I make this channel to give God all the praise, honor, and glory. It's all about God on this channel. Now, sometimes I stop and say, hey, and I just keep talking. I love God more than anything. And I treat everybody the same. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. I pray that you learned something for watching these lives. I pray that everybody who watch them, learn something. Because I have to talk about God. That's more important to me than anything. But thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. I just want to say good morning. I'm finna go to McDonald's and eat me something and drink some coffee and get this party started. Have you had your breakfast? Okay, well, I'll see you later, okay? This is the day that the Lord had made. Oh, yeah, the time is different. You're right. Yeah. Well, it's breakfast time. All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on, Amy. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate you, you know. And you know how much I love God. I thank you for your comments. But I do be seeing your comments, but I mainly be just talking about God, okay? And trying to help people. So, that being said, thank y'all so much for coming on here. And I'll be back today. I'm just not waking up. Headed to McDonald's. See you later, alligator. Bye for now.